Welcome back to what most likely will be the finale of Final Fantasy 1. Not counting the bonus dungeons, but last time we continued through the Chaos Shrine, and this time we made it to our final boss. Do you remember me? I was once known as the Knight of Cornelia. Like the dramatic backup, 2,000 years from now, you killed me. I'm Garland. Oh, you did defeat me then, but the Four Great Forces saved me by sending me back through time. Once here, I sent the Four Fiends into the future, where they shall once again use the Four Great Forces to send me into the past. In 2,000 years, I remember none of this. But I will be reborn again here. So even as you died again and again, I shall return, born again to this endless circle that I have created. So yeah, when I said Groundhog Day, I wasn't kidding. I meant it. It is basically Groundhog Day. But this is our final battle. First off, start off with a Protect, or Patera, technically. Go in with a Saber on... oh snap, Saber only works on the caster. That's actually a little bit unfortunate. So, he's got a lot of skills that are really not fun to deal with, like Blaze, Tsunami, Cyclone, Earthquake, Blizzaga, Slower, Thanaga, Kiraja, Haste, Firaga, Blizzaga, Flare. So that's not fun to deal with all those different spells, so you want to get barriers up as soon as possible. So, he also, if you don't recall, also keep in mind that Earthquake is an insta-kill. So, voila, Null Death. We do want to actually cast Null Death because we don't want to die from an insta-kill. Case in point, though that wasn't actually an insta-kill move, it's technically sort of like an insta-kill because it's just OP. So gotta raise up him. Actually, I'm not actually going to. I'm gonna null all first. I'm gonna buff the people who are alive and then try to res people. I feel like that'd be a better course of action. Wow, that is not much damage actually. Okay. So, this is actually a little bit bad, actually. Lowers evasion dark. Does dark work? Does anything work? No, it doesn't actually look like he is weak to anything. So, oh boy, I'm actually gonna use this, high. No, that's not gonna be enough. Explosion, there we go. And then, res him. Also, by the way, you may be thinking Final Fantasy logic in your head and be like, so, final boss, Mystic Quest, right? Does that logic work? No. It doesn't. If you actually try that, you'd probably heal him, or do very little damage. I love how the Death Sprite is used for the tsunami, like, oh, just face plant because of a huge wave. Aha, back in fight. Sadly, because his physical attack does 400, that kind of means that he's gonna die very quickly again, so... big problem. I wish I had something to boost... oh, I have an idea. Actually, I need to use a Hilaga first. There we go. And... Flare. Or should I do Saber? Does the attack stat affect that? Or does... it was... okay, I'm getting mixed up because I'm thinking... is attack stat physical and intelligence magic, or does attack boost both? Otherwise, Saber would be effectively useless, right? Am I processing this information correctly? I feel like it'd be useless. But I actually don't know. Why do I keep skimming through magic? There's nothing in it there for us. Also, if you're wondering, it's his physical attacks can actually inflict paralysis, or I almost said static, but paralysis. So, having a ribbon on your mages is actually a really good strategy to circumvent that. 16 hits. Wow, haste is our friend in this fight. 500. By the way, he has 2000 HP, so this fight is gonna take a little bit of time. That's why I wanted to get through all the Fiends before getting to this boss, because I knew if I didn't get to this fight, and if I didn't get past, like, the other enemies, this episode would drag on for a very long time. And I didn't really want that, so I wanted to make sure I got to this fight by the end of the last episode. So, as I said before, the Masamune is best on the, is best suited for the ninja of the party, because look at this, our magic attackers are not even getting a single physical hit in. So, also, I did cast Null Death, so apparently that was actually a good strategy if that actually does affect anything. There's also no scan in this game, so we can't actually see how much health he has left. So we just have to sort of chip away at him and hope we actually... No, let's try Holy. Let's try Holy, see what that does. I don't think he resists it. I don't think he's weak to it either. Ow. That's actually really bad. Let's see. 279. I'm better off just using her as a healer, actually. Save the MP for healing. Wow, 550. That's pretty good. Slow is actually really bad. I hope it... Good, it missed. If that had actually gone through, that would have actually been pretty bad. Let's see. 270. Yeah, the Masamune is really helping out in this fight, actually. Which is funny, because it normally doesn't help that much. I am going to try something a little bit risky and use a... whatchamacallit? A strength tonic. Because we're actually at full health, so we should be able to make it a turn and live. So... basically, he actually has a very set pattern of what attacks he does. So he goes in an order, which you may be able to detect if this battle goes on long enough. It doesn't really matter, just heal like crazy, attack like crazy, that's literally all you have to do. I almost thought he was gonna die from that, and the strength tonic would have been totally useless, which would have been kind of funny and a little bit annoying at the same time. Okay. From what I'm reading, intelligence does seem to dictate magic power. So yeah, raising attack on a mage would be totally useless. Having the ninja with Saber, which he can't learn, would actually be pretty cool though. I should cast Patera again, just to be on the safe side. Yeah, maybe that could help. Sure, why not? Okay, Kiraja. Now the battle gets a little bit tedious because he actually has a full heal, essentially. So, from what I gather, he goes in a set order. So yeah, keep that in mind. Is he weak to slow, actually? Huh, that's actually a good thought. Do I have any... Actually, why haven't I used Temper? Okay, do I have Slow? Because that could actually help quite a bit. I'm actually gonna use a Hilara. Do I have... Yes, we have Slow. And apparently I timed that really well, actually. Him getting off multiple attacks would be really terrible, so... Hopefully this works and counters the haste? Yeah, I didn't think so. So we may be in a little bit of trouble here, if he can get multiple attacks per turn. Not sure how it works on other characters. Let's see, Kiraja is... Okay. So after Kiraja, he uses Flare in terms of the next order of moves he uses, apparently. No, wait. This guide's all over the place, actually. It's like, it's saying different things in different spots. Okay, that kinda hurt. If we go long, I don't care because this is the finale, so why not? Okay, Let's see, silence would be really nice, but I don't think that'll work. Wouldn't that be so broken if you could cast silence on this guy, considering he only uses magic attacks? That would be so stupid, but kind of hilarious at the same time. Kind of hilarious. Yeah, not that lucky though. 270. Yeah, this is taking forever. Yeah, him having a heal feels a little bit cheap, not gonna lie. Like, even Bowser could only heal, I think, 30 HP in Paper Mario. Though, again, just a friendly reminder that I got stupid lucky during that, because, I don't think he actually used all of his heals during the LP. When I LP'd Paper Mario, I don't think he actually used all of his, heals. I think he only used 2. Which is stupid lucky, but I'm not complaining, because it was actually really convenient. Again, I've never seen that happen. That was like a speedrunner's dream, to have only 2 heals in a Bowser fight, because Bowser is a run killer. And it's also at the very end of the game, so it's a run killer late in the run, so that's why people don't actually like running Paper Mario. This could be bad. Nope, we lived. So how many times can he use Kiraja, is what I'm wondering. Does he have a limit? It appears he can actually use it infinitely, but he has to go back around to it. So, I suppose that's lucky. Let's see, let's try... Because we were actually on kind of a dull turn, let's actually use this. And Flare once more. Yeah, because he just cast Faraga or Blizzara. Which one did he use last? I can't remember. Yeah, I'm spacing out, but he goes Blizzaga, Slower, Thundaga, Kiraja, Haste, Firaga, Blizzara, Flare, back to Blizzaga. So we have thus a certain amount of turns to actually kill him before he cures again. So no pressure, but there's a lot of pressure right now. I should have done a Hilaga actually, under the circumstances. He just doesn't do physical attacks that often, and that's strangely his strongest attack. Let's see. Okay. Hilaga. Actually, with a Mega Elixir would be a better choice. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till my HP is a little bit lower, and then... And also MP is a little bit lower, and then try it. Because you can't scan enemies, I have no clue how far along we are in this fight. I mean, we just did a lot of damage there, but still, there's no way to actually know how far we are in this until we're actually done. So, yeah, that's one issue I do have with this fight, that you really can't tell how far in the fight you are easily. Oh, snap. Try either. There we go. Dead. Okay, so it didn't matter actually, because he was gonna die anyway. So, yeah, that is one problem with this fight. Also, all of his stuff goes away, so we're gonna have to cast Haste again. Gonna cast Null Death again. Yeah. Null All first, actually. And now he died. Wow, that did 500 and he has 600 HP. Dang. I think we're getting close though, because he is totally wrecking us right now. I think we're actually getting pretty close. I mean, why else would he be really turning up the heat right now if we weren't getting close to defeating him? Unfortunately, we may actually also die here. That's a very likely possibility. Protect. Do that. And hope he lives through it, actually. It's another thing. Haste. I said haste. And then Hilaga. Problem is, he's just attacking so fast right now. He's getting the first attack every time. And that's what the problem is right now. Please live. But yeah, the fact that he's going so fast is what's making this a chore. If he wasn't getting the first turn every time, I'd be able to heal up enough, and so on and so forth, but yeah, he's just way too fast for his own good. So just Hilaga until we actually live through a turn. To be fair, I expected the fight to go this well. This fight is very difficult, so the fact that it's kind of a train wreck is not really surprising at all. Tsunami, that's interesting, so Cyclone is next. So if he does a physical attack this turn, someone's gonna die. That's the one downside, so hope for no physical. Actually, if you had Invisra, that would be really nice. Sadly, I did not think Invisra was actually useful for literally anything, so I never actually bought it, so... That was my bad, not getting Invisra, because Invisra is actually super helpful for this fight, but I just never personally use it in playthroughs. So yeah, I didn't think I would need it. Sure, this is just trying to survive at this point. This isn't even really like a matter of trying to chip away at the boss. This is, again, we're just trying to survive. And we're not doing a good job of it either. We really need to res the mage, but just there's no opportunity to do so. Null something, null all. And hope that doesn't kill the knight again. But again, the final boss really isn't that bad. It's just sort of tedious. Like, we're not in any danger of dying at any time, but the battle just takes forever. We're gonna go all in with this. We're gonna heal with a ton of people, just to be on the safe side. He'll probably use the physical, so someone will probably die again. Yep, I called it. At least we got our knight back up a little bit. Wow, knights are not good for healing. Good to know. Physical, and then... It'd actually be really risky, but I'm almost tempted at some point to try to do a Phoenix down and then a Hilaga, but it'd have to be in that specific order. And if it's not in that order, we're kind of dead, so it's kind of a gamble. Yeah, it's a huge gamble, actually. Cure, and I'm gonna try doing something different this time. Okay, where is it? There we go. Ow, dead. So yeah, see, this is why this battle is not that great, in my opinion, because it's not difficult, it's just like, oh, you just have to work really hard to stay alive. Which, in general, I'm not really crazy about fights like this. They just kind of drag on, I suppose. Either, why not? Also, these two have a ribbon, so they're immune to death, so no worries there. The other two could have died from it, so no worries. I'm just worried that he'll use Kiraja again and drag the battle out even more. That's the biggest concern in my mind right now. I'm actually also running low on MP, so that's a problem. I don't even have enough for full life, so... I think the best course of action would be to try to do the Phoenix down strat I was mentioning, and hope the turn order is correct. This will probably kill everyone anyway, actually. Hey, we lived. Oh, good. This is perfect, actually. This is actually perfect. Because now we're at full health again. Voila. So that worked out very nicely, but now there's the problem, how the heck do we salvage this fight? No all. And I guess just Sarcastic Flare again. Oh, that's not good. This is the first time our healer has actually been in trouble. And that's really bad. As long as the healer's alive, you're in good shape. If the healer goes down, it gets a little bit dicey. So I am going to try to predict what he's going to do, and just use the Hilaga, and hope he doesn't get the first attack, but I'm positive he will. Or not. And I think everyone will go first except the white mage, yeah. So which does us no good. Also, there's no Phoenix Pinion in this game, so there really is no good way to get a full heal. Which is a huge problem I have with this game, is there's no convenient way to get a full heal. Unless you do like a super risky strat where you like use Phoenix down, and then use an elixir, but that's super risky. Let's try it at least. It's worth a shot at this point, we have nothing else to try. Well, except he died. Okay, so the only thing we can actually hope for this turn is that he does a physical attack on the knight. Or we could just kill him right here and then. That works too. Yeah, I'm cool with that. The time loop was severed at last. The endless struggle that raged over 2,000 years had ended, and peace prevailed once more. The light of the four crystals restored the forces of wind, water, earth, and fire. It was a mere trick of fate that had given rise to the chain of Garland's wrath. But magnified by the four forces meant to guide our world, that trick of fate also gave birth to the Fiends. Monsters ran rampant and the world sank into darkness. But all that is now past. With the four forces flowing as they were meant, the warriors prepared to cross time and return to the world they knew. A world where Princess Sarah, Queen Jane, and even Garland himself await. When was this fateful day that sent time spiraling into a loop? None can say. It seemed the cycle into which time had fallen would last forever. But the bravery of four young travelers changed that. They took the forces that filled the world with darkness and used them to bathe the world in light. None will ever recall the struggle the four endured. For breaking the chain means that it never existed. But within the tales of fantasy that people tell, the memory of their deeds lives on. Tales of dwarves and elves, of dragons and shining civilizations have reached for the heavens even as they fell. And now the return is upon us. With the memory of their struggle buried deep in their hearts, they will quietly watch over our world. Remember always that the forces of the world must be used as they were intended. That the power of light must never be used for dark, and that the true crystals reside in your heart. Okay, that got corny really fast. Not gonna lie, that was not where I was expecting that to go. You are the warrior who crossed time. Okay, real talk. This is really corny. You are the bringer of light. You are the ocean's great waves. Sorry. Couldn't resist. I feel like singing the song, but I don't know the lyrics because I haven't actually played Final Fates yet. But in any case, we have finished Final Fantasy 1. Except for the bonus dungeons, which will take forever. Because they're really long and I'll have to level grind off screen. So, more likely than not, we're actually gonna do like Paper Mario and come back to this later. Maybe, probably after Fire Emblem, we will return to this and do the last 2 dungeons as in a bonus, if I remember, that is. Because I'm gonna have to do so much work in the background of this LP that it's gonna be a lot easier to just go straight to the next LP and then return to this at the end of the next one. Not even kidding. That's how long level grinding will take. The recommendation for the last 2 dungeons, well, at least specifically the Lifespring Grotto, is around level 70. So, we're at level 50, so yeah, do the math. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while to edit all that also because 40 floors for one, and 20 floors for the other, and they're all mazes. Yeah, that's gonna take a while. I'll probably speed up some of it. But yeah, this was a fun project, even though I obviously had some issues with the game, such as it just being really dated. Oh yeah, Toast also made Super Princess Peach and the Starfy games. Fun fact. So they know what they're doing when it comes to Game Boy games. Anyway. It's old, it's 29 years old, it's only so much of it can be remade to fit a modern style, and they did a commendable job with it. And it's just kind of one of those things where that's an impossible situation. You can't fix something without totally making a new game, and I understand that. So, as a game released in 1987, this is a really good game. I mean, you can tell why it literally saved an entire company, because it's, for the time, it's that good. Does it hold up? That's debatable, but in any case, I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play of Final Fantasy 1, and I hope you'll join me for more videos in the future.